This is your in-cab inspection. Each and every one of you, regardless of if you get a Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, or Form 4, will have to perform an in-cab inspection. Okay, we've already checked our safety equipment earlier, so we don't have to do that now. Again, guys, same method, stick to it. Okay, left to right. Check your seat belt, inspect it. It's not ripped, frayed, torn, or damaged. And that it firmly locks inside the glass there. Check your glass, go left to right. Your glass is good, your windows work. While you're here, check your mirrors. Okay, get to the left, right side, they work. Okay, check your heater defrost. You want your, especially in the winter, well really only in the winter, you want to make sure your mirror defrost works. Okay, otherwise your mirrors will freeze over and that's never good. Okay, check your lights. Okay, left turn signal, right turn signal, 4 ways. Okay, and high beams. Okay, moving right along, we're going to check our city horn, our highway horn and our city horn. Make sure your valve stems are firm in place, everything's cool. We're going to start the truck up, okay, using the safe start. Safe start, truck is in neutral. Okay, clicking on until we hear 2 beeps. Okay, brakes are set, truck's in neutral, we can fire the truck up. Okay, now we're going to check our gauges from left to right. Okay, over here is our oil pressure gauge. We want between 40 and 60 pounds, guys. Okay, over here is our temperature gauge. If the truck is cold early in the morning, we're looking for a gradual rise or an operating range of about 180. It should rise up to about 180. Now you want to scroll through your gauges. Okay, to do that, hit this button over here, the escape button, and then click over here to get your gauges. Scroll through until you get your amps. Okay, 13.7 is good. Okay, that's fine. That's about what you're looking for. Okay, check your fuel. Make sure you got fuel for the day, and then check your air pressure. This is your tractor, and over here is what do you call your trailer? Okay, what's the operating range for the air pressure?
Between 100 and 125.
125, guys, right. So I'm going to build that up. While that's building up, we're going to complete the rest of it out here. Okay, we're going to check our heater. Our heater. DOT doesn't care if you have air conditioning out there, but they insist that you have heat and that your defrost works. So we want to check them. Okay, while we're over here, let's check our wipers and our fluids. Okay, can anybody think of anything we might have missed?
Front windshield.
Front windshield. Good job. Okay, we're on the front windshield. We're making sure that it's free of stickers. We got a good seal around it, and it doesn't have any large cracks. Okay. We also want to check our mirrors out there while we're at it. Okay. I'm going to let this air pressure build up to about 125, and then I'm going to start the 3-way brake test. Okay. And I'm going to lead in with the sales test. Okay. The setup applied. Okay. We're going to apply the service brake for 1 minute, and okay, I'll get into that. We just heard our discharge, right? Okay, now we can start our 3-way brake test. Okay, truck is in neutral. Okay, parking brake on. Just give it a little tug. Okay, trailer brakes work fine. Flip it around. Now we're going to touch the tractor brakes. Tractor brakes work fine. Okay, truck in neutral. Hold your brake. Release. Both your parking and your tractor brake. Put the truck into low gear. Pull forward 2 to 5 feet. Apply the service brake, and it works. Okay. We're going to put the truck back in neutral. Set your brakes. Build up your air back up to what? 100 to 125 pounds, guys. Once we get that, we're going to run through the sales test. Okay. The most important part of the sales test, well, it's not the most important, but an essential part of it is the setup. I'm going to get into that with you here in a second once it builds up. If you mess up the setup, you're going to fail the test, okay? And don't mess up the setup. Okay, I'll show it to you. setup. Put the truck in low gear. With your right hand, shut the truck off. Okay? Putting the truck in low gear chocks it. Okay, the truck ain't gonna roll anywhere. Now with your right hand also, when the ignition back on, we need these instruments. So we hear our 2 beeps. Also with our right hand, we release the brakes. Since we put the truck into low, it ain't gonna roll nowhere. Okay, that's the setup. In low, turn it off, turn it on, release your brakes. Off, correction, put it in low gear, off, on, release your brakes. Okay, now we're gonna go to the applied part of the test. Okay, we're gonna hold the service brake for 1 minute. We're looking for a loss of no more than 4 pounds of air pressure. Okay, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, minutes pass. Okay, now I'm gonna fan the brakes and we're gonna look for the low air emergency light in these next 2 tests. But the first thing we're gonna look for is the low air. Okay, we're gonna fan the brakes. The light should come on at about 60 pounds. Okay, we got 1. Okay, and we got 2. Now I'm going to continue to fan. Okay, in between 45 and 25 pounds, these brakes will pop out. That's your test. Okay, that's what you'll do too when you get up in these mountains up there. Show them the scenic vista here.
Hi.
Okay, when you get up into the mountains, and we're going to do a brake check. Okay, that's what entails brake check. Okay, that's good. You guys study that. If you got a laptop, put it on YouTube, and you guys can study it.